Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna drink out here.
Making yourself a drink?
No, I'm gonna grab like a water or maybe grab.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, come change the controllers. So I need absolute silence while I'm changing controllers.
Gun game. What map is this? Militia. Let me see this up. I'm gonna win this.
There we go. Got a controller with quality thumbsticks. We're good to go. I'm just gonna grind up a little tree.
No, that's illegal.
Not really.
Yes.
I have a medical card.
I don't even know how to spell medical.
NIGGER.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, it's a great. They're a great band.
I've been uncalled for.
Yeah, well, your mom should have swallowed you, but look what we have now.
Anything nice for Christmas?
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to
I
Super
missed the
Bowl
Vikings.
52.
Let me get the Vikings, Tyler.
US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
The Vikings.
The scene a few moments ago. Here it
You
is.
want to
It's
get rid of
unlike
them
any
anyway.
other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready
shit.
to do
I packed the
battle
ball already. I
between
didn't even know
the
it.
Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL season is hit high gear, and off we go.
Hey, Siri.
Week 11 on EA Sports.
Play Kodak Black.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
time.
for a touchback.
Oh, this works.
On first down, Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And a short gain down to about the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Oh, my God. Look at the field already.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. right, here we go. 3-19. On second down, it's Bell. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And now he'll tuck it and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Leopard.
Mayfield on first down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He was looking for Gronk that time. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Gordon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough third and long coming up.
Ah, shit. That hurt.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Go.
On third down, Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3.
Yes.
But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere and made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Go ahead, take a seat. You can't stop me.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Gun!
From the gun, Mayfield. Keeps himself upright. The pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Able to shift, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Nazir Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Sack.
The Vikings send out their punter, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable for Lockett. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And now running right through him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure.
Giannis isn't a cheap coach, man.
That against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defense.
He just gives excellent effort.
And ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
He gets perfect releases on like the most contested trash I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. You just get perfect. It's like I was like, wow, perfect release. I'm like, oh, that's you that just joined in watching.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Get a full screen.
How was your Olive Garden, Corey?
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They give it to him running left. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. Sauce? It just never materialized.
Scrumptious. Ooh, I like that play. Yeah, do that one. Triangle. What? Ooh. Nice play call. I like that one.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Who's quarterback?
For who?
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 40.
Nah. It's we're just like
2
in
minutes
year
remain
3 or
here
4
in
or
the
some
first
shit.
half. More from Minneapolis after this.
This is in a 32-man league, but like there's been a bunch of people trading and shit, so.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Gone, 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 gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Goes right side, coming up to run. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney. Gone, 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 gone.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a third down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Mayfield to throw it this time. He hits his man, Matthews. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Rashard Matthews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
I don't understand what's going on. But
Carlson
one
up
side
and
to see
good.
what this really
And that'll
going
cut
there,
it to
but
3
all right.
at 10-7. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Well, wouldn't be right before halftime without somebody getting just some big plays, because I don't know how it worked before.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Like
and we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Oh my God!
Past the 45 before being tackled.
Why he run backwards? He was gone.
Perhaps a chance for one more
man.
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
Damn,
We'll see.
he just kept running forward. He was gone. No idea why this nigga just turned around.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Oh, boy.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
On the nigga.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. This is Gordon on the dump off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. We now proceed to the start of the second half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go again with Bell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he's gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
The Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's going to go down again. Willie Henry in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Can't do shit on offense.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down.
That's what I thought, and then it was awful.
It's just taken around the 12. A good return there. Call it 13
I'll lose my 20.
yards.
I just thought that.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota.
They got shooters.
And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep and affect their play.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
All right, here we go. Boom, landing.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Open here, Adam Thielen. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Gone, 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 gone.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
That's just such a good play to give up.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
All right, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right.
Oh, that is just bullshit, man! Jesus Christ!
A big play for the Vikings on third down. 41 yards.
Fucking time,
I'm not
just
sure how this
fucking
drive's going to end.
roll to the right, and someone sits there and someone gets open.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Second down, Mayfield. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to
I guess I just got to start running like fucking cornerback blitzes on 3rd and 16.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Stand in the pocket, roll to the right, and so always gets fucking open.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wilson operating from the gun. This complete to Lockett. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 58 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back.
That's the best way.
It's
Look at the
one-on-one
release
and
and
the
get
ball's
this
in
off
the air
of
like
it.
that.
It's most
Only way to get the lead here,
that
of
meter
course,
shit will
with a
fuck you up.
touchdown. And that's what they're
looking at
gunning
that meter
for on
shit.
1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. Penny will try to punch it in, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here where we are, right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. And Callaway taking it in left side. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So a change of possession here
I'm
on
not
the
bad. I
clock.
can't score
And
at
this
all.
offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a first and 10 on the
Yeah.
short side of the field.
But that was like on the first quarter thing. I don't know what I was going to score. I can't score. I got 2-yard line and I went backwards.
Now Gordon on first down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On second down, here's Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Melvin Gordon, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on first and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Again, it's Bell. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
No. Check. Patriot.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again to Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The Vikings on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. The give is to Bell. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Bell. Bell so light on it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. One last shot for Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep down. Sometimes it comes down to one final play. A dramatic finish to this one.
And no player will ever admit to, hey, this is how I want to win a game. But behind closed doors, do think about the dramatic issues. And how about that one? Hail Mary.
Oh my God, oh God, oh fuck.
Like you were going to get.
That is the epitome.
Oh God, it's me, it's DJ, I'm dying. I just went on some bullshit Hail Mary at the end. I just threw it up in the middle of the end zone, and Melvin Gordon just ball some niggas diving.
Winds up successful. A win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take it for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
And you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week.
Oh, shout to the moment, fucking Gordon.
Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Seahawks,
oh boy,
they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll have
that was payback. That was payback for the Vikings.
Stephon Diggs shit. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Or, oh, damn.